Hello YouTube and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 House of Mordecius, where war has just been declared on us and we're going to have to figure out how we're going to defend against these outside hostilities. If you like this video, please make sure to like it, please make sure to comment and let me know what you think of Crusader Kings 3 and House of Mordecius, and make sure to subscribe so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of 2025, so share this series with somebody who you know enjoys Crusader Kings 3. Let's get going here and unpause. We're entering into the 1st of January, 881 AD. And we have an enemy ally joining the war, High Chieftain Malserf of Lothian. And as you can see, Lothian is up here to the north. This place that's kind of being highlighted as I drag my mouse over this guy. Not good, people. We might get absolutely smacked right now. And all this, they're declaring war over trying to conquer the Earldom of Leinster from us. All this for just this little tiny chunk of land that I gifted to my son. Hopefully we are able to retain it because, honestly, it's not great. Well, we have learned the language of our friend Emir al-Mundir. Yeah, he spoke the Arabic language, or speaks the Arabic language, and we have in fact learned it from him. Let's go ahead and send Emir a letter. There's an 81% chance that I impress him with my knowledge. And yeah, he enjoyed that. He grew closer to forming a friendship with us. You know, Emir, if you're such a good friend of ours, maybe you could help us out with this war here, bud. Let's go on the hunt for another language that we could potentially speak. A lot of places are just a little too far from us to actually try to learn. We could learn the language Iberian Vulgar from King Alfonso III, and I think we'll go ahead and do that. Start our scheme here, and we have begun our siege of Difflin here with 2,300 troops. Not a good way to start the year, just immediately embroiled in a war that we will almost certainly lose. But that's just the way things go sometimes. And High Chiefess Sier has fallen pregnant once again. We have an event here for our Learn Language scheme, Outside Help. It seems as if my studies of the Iberian Vulgar, I keep like wanting to put an inflection on it, but it's just Iberian Vulgar, at least that's how a dumb American like myself would pronounce it. It seems as if my studies of the Iberian Vulgar language has reached the ears of Count Gaton. He is a native speaker, and is offering to help me in my studies. I ask no more than a token reward for my efforts, High Chieftain, he says, taking in his surroundings. So this is the steward of the guy whose language we're trying to learn. Couple different options here. I think the one that we're going to go with here is that we can kind of make fun of his selfless nature. We have a 57% chance him gaining 15 opinion of us, and we would get the outside help trait on this learn language scheme. There's also a 43% chance that he loses 25 opinion of us. I don't really care if he loses opinion of us, to be honest. And yeah, he's insulted by us. But Count Gaton, you know, you're not our primary objective right now, really. But I'm not gonna pay somebody to help me learn this language. I've learned every language I've ever attempted to learn, I'm pretty sure. But we know like freaking a million languages at this point. What's to stop us from learning one more? Iberian Vulgar, no less. Oh, and here comes a real big army here. 3,200 troops on their way down to kick our ass. So instead of just like immediately losing this war, I think maybe what we'll want to do is send our troops out to the Mon. Oh, but that would send us directly on their path. Can we try to get to Brefne without being attacked? It looks like maybe not. Can we send our troops directly to the south and just run away? That might work, possibly. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just really outmatched when it comes to fighting these people from the north. We don't really have the gold to be hiring any mercenaries right now. Shoot! Yeah, they are coming for us. They are right on our tails. Oh wow, Samthon has given birth to 2 children. 2 perfect little boys. Let's pick one good insular name and one good Irish name. We'll go with Samuel and Olkan. I like that. May you grow strong and wise. Let's make sure they get a good education. Chiefess Flan will go ahead and educate Samuel. Olkan will be educated by Chiefess Flan. Very good. We're going to send our army of Rose Cray out to the west, see if we can continue our path of just running away from this army. If there's any possible way we can separate them out, that might be for the best, but I just think at some point we're going to have to face them down. And here they come. Matter of fact, before we even have to do this battle, is there a way I can just straight up surrender? Yeah, it would really suck, but at least it would, you know, not subject us to losing a battle and potentially losing men. I think we'll just have to surrender our title of Leinster to our enemies. Disband our armies here. Just makes things a little bit easier on us, not to drag this whole process out. Well, at the end of the war, we end up not having a claim on Leinster anymore. But what we might be able to do is gobble up... Oh wait, never mind, we can't do that because we have hostages, and that could be at jeopardy. Whatever, we'll just go ahead and enjoy the lands that we have for the time being. Leinster has been stripped from our possession. Cradled by sickness. All babies cry, but with little Samuel there is no end to the tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. Your son is not gaining weight as he should. We will take good care of him, my lord, but in the end, his life is in Saint Redon's hands. Hush now, Samuel. Please don't cry. Gained the trait sickly. Not good. Not the type of trait you want your kid to have, and I think it might have to do with Samson having consumption at the time that he was conceived, possibly. Certainly wouldn't... I'm almost certain that it wouldn't contribute to the child coming out healthier. High Chiefess Flan is once again absent from our chamber as night falls. She has been distant lately, lost in thought, and rarely seen at court. I have a 79% chance to learn about her love life if she has one. And of course, High Chiefess Flan is innocent. Well, it's good to know that, you know, my partners have remained faithful throughout the years. I think we're going to sick our spy master on finding some secrets out about Athlone. See what we can find up there. Never know what you might find. Is it possible for me to murder Jarl Barid, the guy who just took Leinster? It would be very hard, but like, if we were to really focus on it, and in fact focus on Agent's increasing scheme potential, let's give it a shot. And if we find out that there's no secrets in Athlone, we'll have Deirdre, our spy master, assist us in this murder plot. Ronan, our champion, will be the assassin, or assassin number 1 at least. Assassin number 2 shall be High Chiefess Sied. Our thug shall be Bishop Kassane. Very good, bud. Our infiltrator, High Chiefess Serlaith, of course. We have a real murderer's row here of, well, murderers. Our alibi, well, not too many people available, but Chieftain Sigtrig Ivarsson, who is Jarl Barid's spy master, could be convinced. We could offer our prestigious good word of 275 prestige. Could offer a hook on ourselves. Could bribe them, but it wouldn't get us all the way there. I think we'll give them the prestige. We got a pretty good amount of it from our feast. Let's invite them to the scheme. And we'll see how that plays out. Just to get back at him for taking Leinster from us. And maybe down the road it'll make Leinster a little bit easier to take back. With the babe cradled in her arms, High Chiefess Sied looks up at me, her face with the picture of serenity. Husband dearest, I think we should name her Sied after me. What do you say? A lovely idea. Sied it is. She'll gain 15 opinion of us, and, you know, Sied is a lovely name, and I don't think that it would be too out of the ordinary, I guess, to have a daughter named after her mother. Kinda cute, if you ask me. Coming into November of 881, progress coming along nicely of finding secrets in Athlone. And, you know, in general, just trying to keep things pushing for the House of Mordecius. Another learn language event, an amorous misunderstanding. And so the High Chieftain discussed theological treatises with the council, meanwhilst the steward proceeded to, I look up startled from the Iberian Vulgar book, only to notice a flushed Deirdre leaning over me. Oh my, is that Iberian Vulgar you are speaking? She says. You know, Iberian Vulgar is the language of love. And if I did not mishear, you just called me a winsome star. You stallion, you. Well, we have two options here. One, Deirdre gains 20 opinion of us, and her opinion is not super high, so that would be good. The other makes her lose 20 opinion of us and lose progress on our learn language scheme. I don't know why I would select that, but yeah, we're gonna choose the other one. And our task finished. Deirdre says, I do not believe we will ever find anything. There is less going on here than a graveyard at noon. We haven't found any secrets in Athlone, and we will allow Deirdre to come back to court. However, Deirdre, my friend, you must assist us in the scheme that we're currently working on, which I can't even say out loud because it's so illegal. And here we are on the 31st of December, 881. That is going to be it for today's episode. Lots of interesting things happening here, lots of moving pieces, but I'm sure it will all lead to just the absolute success of this endeavor. If you like this video, please make sure to like it, please make sure to comment and let me know what you think of Crusader Kings 3 and House of Mordecius, and make sure to subscribe so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Share this series with somebody if you know they enjoy Crusader Kings 3. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year of 2025. But other than that, folks, I will see you next time.